What is up, my love? Welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited because today we have a brand new palette right here. This is a new Glamlite Ice Cream Dream eyeshadow palette. It's absolutely beautiful, you guys. The packaging is stunning. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. I did create a 2 eyeshadow looks for you guys today. I did more of this super dramatic look and also a super soft glam, so you get an idea on how you can use this eyeshadow palette. You could definitely create so many freaking looks, so I just wanted to give you guys options in case you were interested on that. So please continue watching if you're interested on seeing this baby in action on my eyes, of course. Alright, you guys, so again, this is the new Glamlite Ice Cream Dream eyeshadow palette. This is absolutely beautiful. This palette does feature the 3D emulsion packaging. So as you can see, the packaging outside has this beautiful ice cream, and it does have this sprinkle inside that moves around. It is so freaking cute. This is legit your ultimate sweet fantasy. This palette does contain 30 eyeshadows, different colors, from pastels to shimmer, neutrals, colorful. I mean, you get everything you practically need on an eyeshadow palette. They are ultra pigmented. The pastels are very rich as well, and retails for $45. I am not going to swatch the entire palette, but I did wanted to swatch the colors that I will be using in this palette today to show you guys just one swatch how pigmented these are, and even how well they just swatch on the arm. So let's go ahead and start with our first look. I'm gonna begin with my minty shades. I'm using mint chocolate. It's a beautiful bright mint, as you can see here. I'm just applying that straight into the crease and moving on to the darker mint, which is called green tea. An absolutely beautiful green. This is a little bit darker than the first shade that we use, and I'm just applying that on the crease as well, extending it outwards, as you can see here. I always make sure I go back and forth and blending the shades just to ensure that I don't leave any harsh line and everything looks nice and blended. And you can always go back and reapply the color to your desired intensity. But I find that these shades applied and blended super easy, and I didn't have a problem working with them whatsoever. I'm gonna add a pastel lilac liner on the crease, and I'm also gonna go ahead and cut the crease just to help that liner that we created look a little bit more sharp, and because we want to add more colors. So for the next color that I'm going to be adding is this beautiful shimmer that is called Strawberry. And you guys, it is so gorgeous. I did one in with my fingers because I do not like how they apply it with my brush. So I always feel like shimmers apply so much better when you're using your fingers. Moving on, I'm using the shade Black Cherry. This is a beautiful deep pink, and it's so stunning, you guys. I'm adding that on the outer corner of that cut crease that we created, and I'm also adding another pink shade that is called Bubblegum, and at the end of that I'm adding the shade Muchy, which is a much lighter pink, and it's just to create that beautiful gradient effect, as you can see here. Moving on to the lower lashes, I am adding that beautiful dark pink very close to the lash line, smudging that baby in, and I'm basically just using the same color that I use on that cut crease. I'm also going in with the shade Bubblegum and Muchy just to blend everything out on my lower lash line. And I always like to go back and reapply the color because you definitely tend to lose the intensity when you are blending, and it's totally fine. You're always able to go back and add more, and it's so much easier because everything just blends so beautifully and looks so like well put together. And that is so easy, you guys. I feel like this look I did is so quick, so easy, because these shadows were so freaking nice to work with. I didn't have any problem whatsoever. Of course, I had to go ahead and add lashes, liner, and mascara, and did my face as well because this look it's mainly about the eyes. So this was my first look, my first dramatic look with this new Glamlite Ice Cream palette. I love how it turned out. It's super pretty. Also, I'm a little effy about my new background, you guys, which I didn't mention. I'm gonna be changing it because I don't like it. My lighting kept switching up on me, and it was so freaking annoying. I cannot handle this background. We'll be switching it up, so this is just for today. But anyways, babes, let's move on to our next look because yes, sis, we did 2 different looks for this. So for our next look, you guys, it's gonna be the simplest look you have ever seen from me. I swear this is the easiest freaking look I ever done. I'm gonna start with this shade in the palette that is called Chocolate, and it's a beautiful deep red brown, like burgundy brown. It is so gorgeous. In the camera, it definitely shows a little bit more reddish. It's definitely a little bit deeper than that, but regardless, it is a beautiful shade. I'm using a flat brush to add this, kind of like creating a liner wing, as you can see here. Very basic stuff, and I'm using a brush to do that. Next, I'm going to follow that with the shade Peanut Butter, and this is a beautiful soft brown. I'm adding that right on top just to tone down the reddish of that first shade. I didn't want it to be so intense because I do want this to be a little bit softer. And next, I'm going to go in with the shade Pumpkin just to add that fall vibe into this look. I just had to do that. It is such a beautiful orangey tone, but it's very soft, and I'm adding that right on top of that liner that I created using a brush that it's a little bit more fluffy but yet small. And again, I'm not worrying about how to place it. I'm just literally blending that shadow onto the lid, as you can see here. And to finish it off, you guys, literally this is it. To finish it off, I use the shade Salted Caramel, which is a beautiful gold shimmer eyeshadow, and I added that with my fingers, and girl, literally all I did was just tap this all over the eyelid, right on top of that liner that I did as well, smoky liner that I did, of course. And it was so freaking simple, so easy, and yet it looks so sultry, so luxurious. I love how it turned out. Next, I'm going on to the lower lashes. I'm using the same techniques and the same eyeshadow, starting with the shade Chocolate and then moving on to the shade Peanut Butter. Smudge that out. And that was so basic and so simple. I told you guys this was going to be super simple. Added some lashes, some mascara, some liner, lipstick, and we're pretty much done. This was definitely it. I absolutely love how it turned out. Super pretty, super soft, but I did want to show you guys some options on how simple your look can be with this palette, but yet how dramatic they can also be. So yeah, there you go, 2 options. Let me know which one was your favorite on the comments. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had so much fun creating a look with this palette. As you guys saw, I did create 2 looks. Let me know which one is your favorite, and also, are you picking up this palette? I don't know if it's sold out already. I am filming this on Monday, and I'm hoping to get it up to you guys by Monday, but I'm not sure yet. So yeah, the palette itself, you guys, is so freaking beautiful. I love the detail of the ice cream. Glamlite creations are always so freaking beautiful, and you definitely cannot go wrong. I love the shadows, you guys. They blended out really well. The eyeshadows that I did use, they worked out absolutely amazing. I have no complaints whatsoever. This is something to grab on because I love the color combinations, the color theory, and everything. It's just so freaking pretty. Anyways, babes, I'll see you on my next video. Please go ahead and subscribe if you'd like to see more, but without further ado, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.